Hello, my name is Angela, and I'm here going to interview with the extremely sexy, well-endowed, camouflage master, CEO of Crusaders of the Resistance. Hello, Nico. Beautiful. Well, thank you for taking the time to give me a few, just answer a few questions for me. So you've been very involved in the freedom movement since day one. I remember seeing you at at my very first protest. You were already there. So do you want to just explain a little bit about what your role was in that, how you were involved, what motivated you?
First lockdown, once we heard the announcements in March of 2020 that they wanted to close businesses for 2 weeks, we were on Facebook trying to tell people not to do it. Please don't close your businesses. If you close your businesses, it'll be the end of your business.
Here's the moment that led to Skelly's arrest.
Go, Adam, go!
Pushing past police, he broke into the restaurant and damaged the locks.
Let's go, Adam! Let's go! Let's go!
At this point, officers could take him in for trespassing. After the owner of Adamson Barbecue was taken away, the crowd grew even larger.
Now to a Global News exclusive, a Peel police sergeant getting up close and personal with supporters of a Mississauga gym that has been ordered to close. Today, no masks, but plenty of hugs as the officer watched our Sean O'Shea be approached by an anti-mask supporter. Sean joins us live with more. And Sean, this was so bizarre.
We don't need no. Overnight, this video appeared on YouTube, appearing to show owners and patrons inside the gym and unmasked. Supporters of the gym rallied to support the cause, almost all without masks and claiming the pandemic is a hoax.
This is how you do it!
Owner Teresa Heron promises to stay open.
Why am I not allowed to operate?
All right, open up. Come in, man. Freedom fighters!
This is going to be legitimately Adamson's Barbecue Part 2 tomorrow.
Yeah,
because they got the notice tonight to close, and then what they did with Adamson's is they came in the middle of the night and took it over, and then Cruella DeVille, or whatever her name is, decided that she now owns the place. So this is totally Part 2 of, Adamson's.
Tell the bylaws to serve us those tickets in the boxing ring over here, right? That's what they're afraid of.
So I'm here with Teresa, which is the owner of Huff Gym, and we just wanted to come and touch base with you, say thank you for your courageous stand. We know that, you felt like you really had no choice to do such things, but you had people here last night that were camped out and sleeping. And do you want to share a little bit about last night and why you did it and why you stayed here?
So I guess there was a bad experience with Adamson's barbecue, right? Just with the having bylaw here throughout the day, and the Toronto, the Peel police were here earlier in the day. So they thought it'd be a good idea to just stay overnight just to make sure that nothing happened to the facility. So overwhelming amount of support, amazing people. So we stayed here, we slept here, or barely slept. We stayed here and we woke up and Jesus, the place was good in the morning and there was no issues. I know the fight's not over, but hopefully with the stance that we just took today and from Tuesday, that other businesses will also find the courage to open their businesses, and that we can get our freedom of rights back, right?
And that the 2 weeks was just a lie to control and get rid of the middle class, which is what we kind of are seeing.
And the 2 weeks never really ended.
No, we're 18 months into 2 weeks right now.
Yeah. Flattening the economy.
On this Friday night, state of emergency. Ontario introduces new measures to end the protests. Will changing tactics be enough?
Nobody's seen a demonstration like this before.
Despite the declaration of a state of emergency, the protests in Ottawa appear to be growing again. As Abigail Beeman tells us, the protesters do not appear to be fazed by the threat of consequences.
It's Friday, so more protesters fill downtown Ottawa ahead of the third weekend in a row. A DJ'd street dance party porta potties in front of the Prime Minister's office and camped out protesters, all under the Ontario Premier's new state of emergency. None of the protesters we spoke to are fazed by a state of emergency.
I'm here for the long haul.
We're not going back doing any of that until all mandates are removed.
So yeah, so Nico was actually, I've been going to the freedom rallies. I call them more of like a parade than a protest. That's just my take on it. But I saw him at my very first one standing there with Chris Sky. So you have been like, you know, one of the advocates for this in the beginning. So do you want to just tell me like what you were doing? And
so again, I'm a conspiracy realist, a truther, so I really don't follow politics, which is why I didn't speak from the beginning, because I don't vote. I've never voted. Yeah, I know. So I knew this was like beyond politics, and I didn't want to just jump up on the first protest and be like, this is biblical.
We are living in the biblical end of days, just as it was in the days of Noah and Sodom and Gomorrah. We are in Revelation. This is a new world order. Firmament, that's the key word. If your Holy Bible does not have the word firmament, you're reading the wrong book. Some of them, like the New International Version, will say expanse or skies. If it does not say rakia, as True Christian said, or firmament, you are reading the wrong word. But this flag, it is covered with a dome. The firmament, the firmament, the firmament, the firmament, the firmament.
Because I'm a born-again Christian and I do follow and believe that the Bible is the truth.
It is also written, Ephesians 6:12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against powers, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So what I say is join the resistance, put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
So he was very active in capturing really what was going on essentially at these freedom rallies and protests and speeches. He went in with drone footage and he really captured the true essence of it, which you will not find on the mainstream media, but you can find it on his YouTube channel.
I met Angela at her first protest there, and it wasn't really a protest. It was a, you know, a festival. A
For me it
festival.
is. I brought my hula.
It was a parade,
yeah.
you know? So, and like she said, I was capturing stuff. I recorded her doing her hula dance at Queen's Park. So those are the kind of vibes that were there. I made lots of music videos to try and help, you know, entice people to come and join the freedom movement.
So you launched this brand, Crusaders of the Resistance.
Love you, Nico. Love you guys. So I'm Crusaders of the Resistance, and this is the freedom fighting ministry that I founded. We have gone around proving Bible prophecy. We have taken a stand against marks of the beast, such as masks.
I think it's beautiful. I love the camo, but do you want to just tell me a little bit about the background behind this, why you chose that specific design, and really where you see this going? What are your goals for the Crusaders? Is it just a brand, or is there?
So I am the founder and CEO of Crusaders of the Resistance, and so I finally took the initiative and says we need to unite.
So I founded a group called Crusaders of the Resistance, and it was founded to unite. And that is the word I've been hearing all throughout today from every speaker. Unity, unite, united. We cannot do this without unity.
And instead of just wearing black and white or gray, I wanted to have people unite, but unite away from society that has just completely gone downhill here in Canada, and to be one with the nature again, with the greens and the earth tones and the browns. So
yeah. It's nice because it actually is in essence like a uniform, you know, and he's got, you know, t-shirts, he's got hoodies, he's got tanks, he's got shorts, he's got a whole line, yeah, a whole line. But when you wear this, you really do feel like you're part of a team, and that's really essentially my understanding of what the resistance is forming, right? Yeah. A unified collective of people who are awake and aware and not scared.
So apart from looking great and blending in with nature, it's unified. So not just you will be wearing it, everyone will be in it looking great.
Unified and united.
Because you're giving the power back to the people. You're just the instant confidence that yes, you are part of something bigger than the government, bigger than the police force, bigger than the military.
And just to add to that, when I am decked out in this gear and walking down the street, I get total recognition. People are like saluting me and just kind of joking, whatever. But people are like, whoa, is she military? And trust me, it just demands this level of respect. So coming back into biblical terms, what would you call this injection? What would you call this chip?
I think it's definitely first or second stages of the mark of the beast.
We are here now. They are trying to infect and manipulate our DNA. Our final connection to our Lord God. So I say Jesus Christ is the Lord Savior. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Thank God.
It's really important that we do this because by doing this, you're volunteering to this satanic takeover. In biblical terms.
Satanic New World Order. So in the book of Revelations, it's all explained in there. The mark of the beast, the rapture, the second coming, judgment day, and trial and tribulation. So I'll explain that a little bit.
On your knees, Babylon! On your knees! Kneel before your Satan! You godless sodomite! Guys, you sodomite! Hey!
What are you arresting him for? Nico, give me the car key. Hold on. The fuck?
Keep your ground. I was just assaulted. Multiple officer, non-Nico.
We are at war! This will be your last parade around this city!
I was just assaulted with one. Like, don't you have anywhere else you gotta be? Shouldn't you be listening to your staff over there? Stand.
Last parade. You guys getting back in the closet. I'm gonna push every single one of you back in that closet where you belong. And you'll be locked in there for the next millennium! Get back in the closet!
So thank you for sharing this wealth of information with me. I would just like to let the audience know how they can find you and Crusaders of the Resistance. I know that you have some presence online. What would you...
Oh yeah, so if you want to find me and join the Resistance, so go to Crusaders of the Resistance on Facebook, also at Crusaders of the Resistance on Instagram. You can send emails to crusadersoftheresistance@gmail.com.
United, non-compliance gear, very styling. Oh, I can't wait. Thank you so much, Nico.
Oh, thank you. It's been great.
We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. No dogs or cats in the classroom. Teachers leave those kids alone. So thank you very much, everyone. It's been a pleasure speaking to you all. God bless.